What if everything you think you know about Buddhism actually prevents you from practicing it? Seriously, imagine saying, "I'm off to find the finest lady in the land." But when asked who she is, you admit that you've never met her, never seen her, or even know if she exists.
Does any of that make sense? Seems a bit closer to delusion.
But according to the Buddha, that's exactly what it's like when someone claims to seek enlightenment, searching for something without knowing what it even looks like. So today, we're circling all the way back to Zero Buddhism and asking, what must be in place for the activity that is Buddhism to ever arise? Let's rewind. Over the last many episodes, we've been building a foundation for something called Zero Buddhism. Not a cool rebranding, but a hard-nosed look at the conditions required for Buddhism to arise. If you recall, we identified 3 requirements. First, we argued that those seeking understanding need a clear picture of the goal, namely the realization of infinite mind. Second, we argued that those seeking understanding need a clear picture of the path to get there. And last, those seeking understanding need to know the obstacles to expect along the way. And over the past several episodes, we covered all 3 requirements, right? Yeah, well, Houston, we have a problem. Because the Buddha himself throws a massive wrench into the very first requirement. In the Tevijja Sutta, he tells Vasetha that no one can teach the path to something they've never seen. And if you haven't seen it either, then you're just chasing smoke. So here's the twist. You can't start down the Buddhist path without the guidance of someone who's already been there. That's the real first precondition. Not just that you have a concept of the goal, but that you have a clear picture of it. But since you can't have a clear picture of the realization of infinite mind without already having experienced it, you need the guidance of an enlightened teacher. Someone who has already walked the path and who has a clear picture of where it leads. Which means no awakened teacher, no Buddhism. So yeah, we're not quite done. We thought we were wrapping up this whole Zero Buddhism package with a tidy bow. But instead, we've unearthed yet another crucial piece of the puzzle, the notion of an enlightened teacher. And that's where we're headed next. And so, the question for next episode: what constitutes an enlightened teacher?